So what are you thinking about the Q nerf on Nidalee? Okay, I'm about to go on the longest fucking rant, okay? Here's my rant, alright? Uh, Whenever Riot nerfs a champion, right? So a champion's too strong, Nidalee was strong, I can agree to that. She wasn't overpowered, but she was strong. So, okay, they want to nerf her, cool. I don't mind. Whenever they nerf a champion, what I want them to do is I want them to look at it and say, I want this to be a healthy nerf, not a retarded nerf, okay? So a healthy nerf, in my mind, is one that if she has a problem, you help deal with that problem without making it frustrating to the players who play against her or play with her. Okay? So a healthy nerf, in my mind, is a straight damage nerf, a straight health nerf, a base stat nerf, okay? It's not... And the problem with what they did to Nidalee is not even the Q. I don't care about that. The damage nerf, awesome. That's fine. Like, they want to nerf the damage on Nidalee, go for it. Like, I will take less damage on Nidalee and still play the champion, and she still feels awesome to play. Like, she's still so much fun, right? I can play better to make up for that. The problem with what they did is her Q now has a twice as long cast time, which is annoying, but again, I can accept that kind of nerf. It was really low cast time before, so if they decide to nerf that, then fine. That's in between healthy and retarded nerf, right? So that's okay. It's delay on Q. The problem with that is it makes her feel clunky while you're doing it, but right? So if you, like, before you go in Q and then you change forms and jump away real quick. Well, anybody who's really fucking good on Nidalee is going to be able to do that like that. As soon as they Q, they change form and run away before the Q even gets anywhere near closing to land. Okay? So now, well, I mean, it's 0.25 seconds or whatever, which is standard on abilities, by the way. So it's not like they made it a huge cast time. It's really not that long. It's just that it's twice as long as it used to be. So if you're a Nidalee player, it's really hard to get used to. But the thing to keep in mind with that is that bothers me a little bit. The cast time bothers me, okay? It makes her kit feel clunky. Um... Anyway, they took fucking Varus, god damn it. Anyway, that makes her kit feel clunky. My least favorite part about the entire Nidalee nerf is her W. They literally took her ability away from her. Her W in human form was the trap that would give you vision of the entire area, right? So it was like 1200 range on that vision once you place down the trap for like a second, right? So what you do is when you're going into an enemy area, you set down the trap, you see the area, okay, it's clear, I can walk in. Or you don't have vision of the area, you set down your W to try and land a spear, and you go land the spear, right? I like that nerf on her Q also. It makes it more difficult to use, but you can still use it. That's a healthy nerf. Yeah, and you can now aim it better. You can now slice it in between minions and etc. and hit the right champion. Where before, if you just threw it at the direction, anybody else could block it really, really easily. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get to, the W, they changed it from 1200 range. The sight that it gives you, right? They changed it from 1200, which is the vision range of a champion. So as if a champion was standing there for a second, okay? Huge vision range, okay? They reduced that to 400, which is literally the range of a bush, just a bush, nothing more. If they're standing just outside the bush, you cannot see them at all, which is fucking ridiculous. That is a third of it, what it used to be. So now, if you want to use your W to see where somebody is, they better be right fucking where you put the W. Otherwise, the ability is literally useless.
Lady Lucky's smiling.
It's just ridiculous. Like, that kind of change is just stupid. And here's the thing, like, Nidalee's W doesn't do any fucking damage. Like, there's no reason to use it. It doesn't do damage. It doesn't reduce armor and magic resist anymore. Or it used to do just magic resist. Okay? It doesn't do any of that shit. It does like 50 damage over 3 seconds or some shit, okay? Like, that is retarded. It does literally no damage. And here's the thing, like, when you max out her W, it costs more mana and gives no more damage. It might give a little bit more damage, but it's not even worth it. You never use the W for damage, ever. Ever. Like, fucking never, okay? So, for them to change the vision range, like, literally the only reason why you would ever use the ability, they took that away from players. So it's like, now why the fuck do I ever want to use W? Well, I really hope somebody might be in this brush, specifically. Oh, fuck. I think I got it in time. Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing with Nidalee, though, is like, I've been maining her for 3 seasons now, and they've been nerfing her non-stop since. The only buff she's received the entire time was when they reworked her into a top laner. She was a top laner at the time when they finally reworked her. That was the only buff she's received the entire 3 years I've been playing with her. To my knowledge, really, the only major buff. So, I'm used to her getting nerfed. I should have taken Cleanse. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should take a Cleanse. I don't know. But it's just really frustrating when, like, I don't care about damage nerfs. I don't care about any of that shit. What I care about is now her W is literally useless. Like, you can only use it to check a brush, and if the person is outside the brush, you're fucked. Because you don't have vision of that. So you're gonna walk right into him. I'm just like, it is incredibly frustrating. Like, it'd be like Alistar if they were like, oh, Alistar's too strong of a support, which he's a really strong support right now. But if they were like, oh, Alistar's too strong of a support, let's see, what can we do to him? He's no longer allowed to use his WQ combo. He can never do the pulverized headbutt combo anymore. It just doesn't work anymore. It's like, he's too strong, we gotta nerf something. We can't nerf his health, his resistance, his damage, his cooldowns. Nah, fuck that. We'll make his combo, one of his abilities, just absolutely worthless. Sounds like a balanced change. All of the Alistar mains will be real fucking happy about that one. It's like, I just hate nerfs like that. Like, any player in League of Legends who has decent game knowledge will tell you that an unhealthy nerf like that is just fucking ridiculous. Like, it's just so stupid. Nerf her damage. Like, Nidalee's too strong, she's an AP jungler. Nerf her AP ratios. Nidalee will be weaker. Her win rate will go down, I promise you. People will not think she's broken. The thing is, Nidalee mains can still use her effectively. Her W now is absolutely useless. It's garbage. Nidalee mains now have to rely on the other abilities because her W is literally fucking useless. So, I hope you guys can deal without the W. It's like, I'm just really glad because, like, last year at this time, I was a Nidalee one-trick pony. Like, I really only played Nidalee. So, if this would have happened to me last year, and I was only playing Nidalee, I would have been really fucked. But this year, at least, I've been really branching out and really trying to spread out and get better with a lot of other things. Hence, all the Smurf accounts and, oh fuck, I hit the wrong minion. You know, and like, I can play like any meta jungler right now because I've been branching out and learning new junglers. A year ago, I couldn't really play anybody else.